Hello. Will you take the sugar oath with me? I will not consume any added sugars extracted from whole foods. I will not consume any concentrates of any kind of sugars. Concentrates, when you see them on the package, that legally have to be announced in some way. If I see any concentrates or added sugar extracts to any food product, I will not consume that. Any form, and this has to be advertised on the package. There are some local breads that have, oh wait, this is an oath. If there is a circumstance where I am in dire need of food and I've exhausted all other methods, all other means of eating, then maybe I could consume a little bit of added sugar, but it cannot ever be my first choice, and I have to be starving to seriously consider anything with added sugar or a sugar concentrate. I will maintain my resolve throughout the rest of my life. This will be like a religion to me, like Arabs, like Muslims who cannot consume pork. Like if they see any pork in their products, they cannot eat it no matter what, even if they're starving. That will be the same with this oath for sugar. Pork and sugar should be religious doctrines that I follow. I will not consume any more. Pork is okay though. Seriously, that's not bad. That's a whole food. But sugar added is something that's produced in a factory. They throw away all of the good whole food part of it and just leave the white residue behind. This is not healthy. I cannot eat that. That is an extract. And that's what causes obesity and most of the health problems in America are extracts. I'll also say, on a side note, salt extracts are bad as well. Sodium is there's some way that sodium is extracted. I will not consume that either. I will have whole salt, and it's weird to say that, but that's how manufacturers work. I will consume full, wholesome salts, but very, very limited quantities. Like, practically, I avoid salt. I especially avoid sodium hichloride, which is an extract of salt. Salt itself is powerful enough to cause problems. Sodium chloride further exacerbates that problem. It's like eating too many let's see. Sodium chloride is like eating extracted sugar, but even on a higher level. So the white stuff, I will avoid the white extracts. I will only consume whole foods in their whole form, not elements. I will be willing, more than willing, to put back together the wheat if I am to eat any wheat products, I'll put back together the bran, put back together the endosperm, put back together that third component to separate the bran, the endosperm, and then the gluten. They separate wheat into 3 pieces. I'll consume the whole piece, or if I'm going to consume the separate pieces, I will have to buy the separate products to combine back into that whole product. That will lessen the gluten issues. Obesity is caused primarily by sugar extracts or concentrates of sugar. Sugar extracts being outside of the quality of water extraction and into the realm of chemical extraction. Mechanical extraction of sugar is debatable, but that's something that can be consumed in moderation. Mechanical extraction can be consumed in moderation. Chemical extraction can never be consumed. Chemical extraction is like consuming vodka. It's like consuming distilled spirits. Beer or wine before distilled spirits. But regardless, any fermented sugars is no good. Anyway, it's gone to waste. It's just a byproduct of yeast, and it causes health problems very similar to sugar extracts. Many of these alcohols are not produced with ethics involved in America. In Germany, the beer is produced legally with only 3 ingredients: yeast, barley, and hops. That's it. And they make things more wholesome for their alcohol there. That does not happen in America with any beers as far as they present themselves. Consuming whole foods is the primary objective. I will look at whole foods the book In Defense of Whole Foods as a very important resource for eating properly. But ultimately, I must avoid all sugar extracts that are chemically produced. Distilled sugar alcohols are a no-no. They taste good, but I cannot give in to that type of taste. It's too easy to consume. Cooking is very important to learn, because that makes whole foods easier to consume.